Hello everyone, it's Gallic from Noctua L Gaming. Welcome to my channel. I hope everything is going well today. It's time to bring the principalities directly under our control. We must also wipe out this Reformation sweeping the German people. We are, after all, a Christian nation, and we don't need to have any religious turmoil in our land. And as we bring all the princes under our power, Spain, yes, that will be our next goal. If you like my work, please do subscribe. Now let's get to the gameplay. And we're back as Austria today. I enjoyed it last time and I definitely want to keep going. We'll see how much more we can keep eating of everybody. We're definitely going to do the Ottomans, get into Muscovy. He's probably going to turn Russia soon unless I take something from him. If I take Neva and a couple other things, he won't be able to do it. And I'll stop him from growing this way, which would be nice. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah. The Ottomans, we got about a year before our truce is up. So I'll probably do maybe some small wars here, like maybe do Bosnia, which will only get me with Aachen, bring him into the empire, and anybody else we can do that with. I'm gonna naturally just let this fall away, the guarantee I have there, and then hopefully I remember that they're there. I've done it many times where I forgot about them and they all murder each other, and then I have to break them apart again and keep doing the cycle there. But we do have a truce until then with everybody, so that's fine. I wish they would just join the HRE, but it is what it is. That's how it is. We have England to go after too. I'm sure we have claims. Yeah, we got claims, so we definitely want to do that. We're gonna have to build up a fleet to get over there, which I'll definitely start working on. Our money situation's okay. We're not making a ton, but we are in the positive, which is nice. My boats were down in Venice, so that should go up probably about 10 ducats, to be honest with you. But I think for now I'm gonna focus on probably Bosnia and then into an Ottomans war. So when I am able to declare war, I'll bring you guys in. We unlocked our new government reform here. I'm gonna go ahead and do military engineering. I'm very tempted to get organized military staff because that reinforcement cost is always nice. But I'm gonna do this, so if we need to barrage, it'll be a little cheaper and all that goodness. We could do another reform for the Holy Roman Empire here. I had to wait a little bit while because I'm overextended, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and pass this. This will get us core creation costs minus 10% for the emperor. And it's going to remove all our imperial authority, of course. And yeah, I'll take minus 10% core creation costs. And our next idea is definitely going to be admin. So that's going to help us out. So we're going to start working our way down this until here, because we get all these plus 25% imperial authority growth, which is really what we want. And then we'll finish this up, and that's probably where we'll stay for a pretty long time. That being said, we can now finally declare a war on Ottomans, because I wanted to pass that as soon as I could, so that's why I was waiting. So we're gonna go ahead and start this war, and it's gonna be probably short and sweet. While we're doing this war with the Ottomans, I got a little 14k stack that I'm going to go ahead and attack Bosnia with. So we get a little bit of more imperial authority going. Oh, and it finally happened. We are the Holy See. I really wish I could have got this a little more often, but yeah, I love getting it. Minus aggressive expansion impact minus 20%. It's so good. And then you got diplomatic annexation. You pretty much got a lot of the like modifiers they get from clicking the buttons, like just from holding the Holy See, which is really great. The war with Bosnia is over. We're gonna get 0.8 imperial authority. We'll take what we can. The war with the Ottomans is over. We're gonna just go ahead and take all his land here and call it good. We're gonna pretty much touch Syria. I'll return his core to him by just handing it off to him. It's just cheaper that way right now. So yeah, we got that war finished. I'm gonna declare war on Wallachia because I have a mission to like change them Catholic, and definitely want to do that. But first, let me go ahead and grant this province. Aleppo, there we go. That is now his. And then we'll go ahead and declare our war with Wallachia here. We're going to expand him into the empire, and we're going to try to see if we could take something up here from Muscovy, like take Neva. And I believe taking some stuff up here will prevent him from turning in to Russia. I might take Novgorod and Neva because I know he needs either both of them or at least one of the two. So if I could do that, that'd be nice. So let's go ahead and I don't want to. I guess I could bring in Georgia. It's not that big of a deal. But let's go ahead and, before I forget, let's go ahead and core this. There we go. Now let's declare our war. We'll expand. I don't really need to. Gosh, I don't really need to. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And we'll take what we can from them. Unfortunately, I didn't get it in time because I was greedy and I took this stuff from Muscovy here. That's fine. We'll just go ahead and expand them into the empire. And then we're going to have to now deal with our religious heretics over here. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about Munster. He is currently, he got the Reformation Center, but he is staying Catholic. So unless he loses that to somebody, we're not going to be able to do anything about it. I'm tempted maybe to have someone declare war on him, like help someone do it and give it to somebody and then no, I think that would just take too long. Actually, no, it'd be quicker a 10-year truce than it would be to wait till what, 15 years or something like that. So we'll see. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get rid of these ones down here. Luckily for us, the one in Switzerland is going to be easy to do because it's this capital. The other one, we're going to have to take it ourselves and convert it. It's not that it's difficult. It just takes a little longer. So let's go ahead and start off with Switzerland here. And we will convert him. I'm going to go ahead and start our war with Geneva now. We do need to convert Provence as well. We don't need a co-belligerent. I think he'll be fine because he's not very big. So being able to convert him won't be hard. So let's go ahead and declare this war. We're going to take this right here. And then we're also going to convert province over here. And what sucks is it's gonna the center is gonna be such a pain in the butt. All right, the war with Switzerland's over. We're gonna go ahead and just end it here, and that way it gets rid of the Reformation Center. We don't have to worry about it anymore, and we can focus just on Geneva here. And then we'll have to get these guys when we're able to finally convert this. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that too. Our war with Geneva is over. We're going to go ahead and annex where the Reformation Center is so we can get rid of it. And then we're going to figure out how to get rid of this one up in Munster. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and end this one. And then I'll probably take one of my missionaries that are currently in the middle of nowhere and bring them over here to convert it. It only take 22 months, which isn't too bad. If I get this guy, it'd go a little quicker, but we're a little broke because I keep building buildings here. It's time to start expanding the empire, get rid of some of these guys. Not get rid of them, but no, like bring them into the fold, get our imperial authority up just a little bit here or there. We'll start declaring war on some of the other guys. We're going to kind of focus right here. Get rid of some of these religious guys. England went Anglican, which is really nice. I'm gonna have to declare war on them soon. And yeah, we'll bring in these little guys right here. Probably do a bout with Poland, then do a bout with Great Britain, and just keep on chugging along. But for now, let's go ahead and expand these guys into the empire. We're gonna go ahead and expand these guys into the empire. There we go. And now we could we could go to war with Orleans and bring him in as well, and then we got these little guys down here. So we're just gonna keep chugging along here. We'll go ahead and do one that won't give me good relations hit. Okay, looks like Provence will help Bourbon, so we'll get down there and declare war. Of course, we're gonna need to like really jump on him because I'm pretty sure he could be declared on by France, and we don't want that. We don't want that at all. We just finished our military policy. We are definitely going to turn on strength versus heretics and religious union plus 20%, and the other one, which is a military one, fight network plus 33%, which is always really nice, and diplomatic relation plus 1. That's some good stuff right there. This war with Bourbon is over. Expand the empire, get another couple imperial authority. What's really nice is Orleans saw where the wind was blowing, and they decided just to join on their own, so that gave me imperial authority right away. So really, I think the last one we have on this side is Daphne. I wish he would just join us. I mean, he likes us and stuff. I guess I could just make him a vassal and he'll join that way. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna make him into a vassal, and he should just join the empire then, because of that. And now make it so then I could go ahead and focus on Poland and just keep going along. Let's go ahead and get this guy into the in as a vassal, and I do believe he should join us eventually. So yeah, and there we go. Daphne did join, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to enforce the peace onto Leisure. I don't want him to grow anymore down here, so I'm just gonna tell him no, and then we'll just go ahead and siege him down here and tell him no, he's been a bad boy. So apparently this is new, and I just got it as a mission. The von Habsburg connections. This is broken. You get diplomatic reputation and monthly diplomatic power plus 1. That's crazy, and it scales with loyalty. So I believe it can get up to 2 relations. Let's see, we can actually look right here. We can get 2 diplomatic power and 2 diplomatic reputation if it's at 100%. That's crazy. We're gonna turn that on for sure. And we're gonna go ahead and pass our next reform here, which will give us another plus 25% modifier. So yeah, we're gonna be getting that imperial authority now. The empire has expanded. We're into France now. We're technically in Muscovy, but that's no big deal. Like I said, Daphne did join us, so that helped us get there. And then I abdicated my leader, so that way we could get 10 imperial authority, because I knew it was going to take more than 50. So yeah, let's just keep going. Oh yeah, and then what we're gonna do is we are going to attack Poland because we can, and we're just gonna go ahead and take like Clem here, or no, we'll take Neklo. We definitely want Neklo just so we connect there, but we're gonna have to take a lot from Lithuania. They have like 300 and something. I want to get Poland into PU, but I also don't want to make Poland too weak where Lithuania will break free. So we'll take some stuff from Lithuania here, probably like down here in this area. We'll probably take a pretty good chunk, and Neklo, just so we connect. So let's go ahead and get this started. We're gonna have to fight Brandenburg, Anhalt, and Silly. Anhalt we could convert, which is something we definitely want to do. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take pretty much the whole border away from Poland here, and yeah, we're gonna be slightly overextended, just slightly. I should probably, yeah, we just won't take that one. We'll be fine. So we'll go ahead and take this, and this way I protect them from being eaten by Muscovy, and I could just eventually PU them, which is my plan. It's time. I'm gonna go ahead and attack Cleves here. We're actually gonna take a piece of land from them, as well as take Munster away from Munster here, because I want to hold that. We'll have it cored and we'll be ready to do it in like 10 years. It's going to cause a little bit of damage, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. And then after that, I'm going to have to start figuring out a way to get over here to Great Britain. I'm kind of hemorrhaging money right now because my overextension's it's a little high and I just had a corruption event. So yeah, it's going good. But we're going to go ahead and declare war onto Cleves here, cleanse them. And anybody else that happens to be it's not Wurzburg. No, okay, nobody else, it looks like. That's fine. So let's go ahead and get Cleves, and we might have to attack him again a little later on, because what's going to happen, I guarantee, is they're going to get converted again by this Reformation Center, and they'll flip eventually. And if we gotta do it again, we'll do it again, but I'm mainly after getting that done, just holding Munster, so that way we have it. This war of Cleves is over. We're gonna go ahead and take Munster and what is this, Cleves, Geldern up here, and yeah, that'll be fine. We're gonna force their religion and all that fun stuff. So I've been wanting to attack somebody, but unfortunately, because my my overextension was so high, I was like 100 and something because I kept having other things. I had all the rebels and I wanted to get some manpower back, and then all the rebels popped, so I had to deal with all the rebels. Then on top of it, because all the rebels, I couldn't switch my capital to the Dutch area, so I got the Dutch revolt now. Everything's been going great, guys, honestly. But we do get to pass another reform here, which is another 25%, which we are going to do. There we go, we're at 64. And it looks like that is what's gonna happen. Oh, okay, I just realized what that button did. Yeah, abolish elective monarchy. No matter what, we are now the emperor forever. It is always going to be us. Excellent. We only got one more to go, and then we'll probably do this one here, because what we're gonna want to do is just get rid of all this heresy here. The next step I want to do is probably like attack England here. We could do like a show superiority over it. The Pope won't help him, which would be great. And I think probably because of war exhaustion, he must have been fighting. I did help him take over some of Naples. Oh, Byzantium got a piece of that. Interesting. Yeah, but I would love to take this area from him, at least to get him off of here, and then I want to go into Spain so we get the PU over Spain. So I think what we will be doing is attacking Great Britain here. Looks like we'll be fighting Sweden because I think he is a PU of Great Britain. So let's go ahead and get this started. I want more in the, oh no. Okay, I think this might be okay. No, this is gonna have to run. The war with England's over. We got on their mainland. It wasn't too difficult. One of these days I'll break their Swedish alliance and we'll figure something out. If not, maybe we'll just annex them all and eventually get Sweden, or they'll get released. I don't remember. I know vassals you get, but I'm not sure about PUs. I think they become their own. Neither here nor there. We're not going to get too much aggressive expansion for this. It's not that bad. It's just with Great Britain. They are a different religion, so that's nice. I'm going to release a vassal down here into my own, so that way I can attack France and release him, pick up another thing and then release probably Toulouse, and then get that, and then we'll come down and get into Spain. That time we're going to declare war on the Ottomans. I got everybody off of England here. All my troops are kind of scattered. We got to leave some troops up here for the Dutch revolt BS to happen, and yeah, not the end of the world. So I'm just going to send everybody over there, and then of course I have all my vassals, which will help, and we'll see like how much of the Ottomans we can take. I did declare a crusade against him as well. See, that's Ottomans. That's Ottoman. So we can take that much from them. That's not too bad. It's 800 admin just for all that. We do want to get rid of them because there is a mission for it. All right, the war with the Ottomans is over. I was just waiting till I got enough admin to just core it all. We are definitely gonna have to wait till we eat it all before we do something else. So let's go ahead and end this. And yeah, that's only, I believe that's only going to be one more war with the Ottomans, and we'll be able to finish them off. Yeah, 99. Well, you know, we will. So long as it's still the age of Reformation, we'll be able to with that plus 25%. We'll be good to go, and then we'll eat them all. I'm going to attack. Dang it. It looks like Poland broke free. Oh, that stinks. It looks like we can get a PU with with Poland now, and then if anything, we'll just eat Lithuania. That's fine. I was hoping to get them both, but you take what you can. We now get to do the Council of Trent, which is actually really cool. We get to since we're the Pope, we actually get to pick things here. So we're just gonna do harsh and, you know, all that fun stuff. We get to pick between the two. Yeah, true faith provinces. Yep. War costs versus other religions. Yep. Career power cost isn't bad either, but no, we're gonna go all harsh. Who cares? F everybody else and their opinions. We are gonna do what we want. This time we're gonna start getting rid of these heretics. Apparently we lost our casus belli against cleansing heretics. Maybe it's because the Council of Trent. I'm not 100% sure, so I gotta get claims on other people. So for now, we'll go ahead and declare war here on Geneva, and we'll just force their religion over there. Is he? I wonder if he's allied to anybody else who's also Württemberg. It looks like we could do Württemberg too, so we can probably do those, and then we'll get what is that, casus belli over here on Switzerland and change them as well. We'll just start getting rid of these heretics. I would like to click this button, but to do it, well actually I would like to start going here so we make it so they can't declare war on each other anymore, and then we'll have to click that. We'll want to click that button because I want to break them up to make them smaller. So if they are too big, that way I'll make sure that it's easier to do, get everybody instead of me having to declare war on them a little later. But everybody's pretty small except Milan. We might have to break Milan down just a little bit. All right, that was the war with Geneva. Now we're just waiting on some other claims that happen, and we should be able to go in there and do that. Lithuania did break free, unfortunately. I wish I could have helped Poland, but I could have, if I thought about it earlier, I could have got his opinion of me up to 100. I could have tried to force it and then won it, and then I didn't even think about it. So I could have kept Poland and Lithuania together. That being said, though, I can make Poland a PU. Why he isn't very strong, at least it's just getting him under my belt and then eating Lithuania after that. We have our claim on Saxony. We're going to go ahead and do that. Lüneburg and Altenhalt are also Protestant, so we're going to go, or Protestant or Reformed, either one. They're Reformed. Either way, it doesn't matter. We're going to declare war here, and we're going to flip these guys. All right, the war with Saxony is over. We're just going to put the religion and call it good there. There we go. Now we're getting rid of all these heretics. We have Verdun, Lubeck being one of them, Silesia, and Switzerland. And that's all we're gonna need. Now I can click this button right now and everybody would join the empire, or would become my vassal. All members who support this, only 50 people would. All right, we're gonna declare war on Switzerland here. We're gonna make him into a Catholic nation as well. We need to get Dortmund somehow. We'll figure that one out. He's probably allied to somebody, and there's Aachen as well. So let's go ahead and declare war on him and get to work. This war is over with Switzerland. We're gonna force his religion here, and he's gonna flip to be just the normal Catholic, not that Reformed BS. This time our biggest problem we have with being able to do everybody in the empire is Milan is big enough where his economic base will not let me take it from him. I got four of them. Saluzio, Barbanius here, Milan, the other one, and I think gosh, who was, and Genoa. And Genoa's not gonna be too bad because I can get his opinion up of me. We get a little bit more imperial authority growth here and we'll be fine, and then everybody will become a vassal under my rule, which is what I'm after here. We're so close to getting this done. That's why I'm like fixated on it, that we can get Poland in, that we can go start expanding everywhere else, because all of Germany will be under my control, and it's gonna be a nightmare when I declare war, because my computer is gonna be like, hold on, let me organize all these troops. And yeah, I won't have to do anything anymore. I can have multiple wars going on. Like I can declare war on Spain, Muscovy at the same time, and my troops will just be there's just going to be so many guys everywhere. It's going to be amazing. But let's go ahead and break down Milan just a little bit here. We'll release everybody we can. We'll convert Saluzio and probably release a whole bunch of people here. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get everybody to become a vassal under me is what's going to happen here. Well, hopefully this is enough with Milan to make it so he's worth. If I take one of these, I mean it's so much. Like it's crazy how much all this is. I shouldn't say it's crazy. It's not surprising, I should say. I kind of wish I never gave this back to him. I should have just taken it myself, knowing that this would happen. But yeah, currently Milan of course hates me. Let's see here. His economic base is -44. So if we're not at war, it might be better. And then maybe if anything, maybe we can ally him and get him his like trust up and stuff if we have to. But for now, we'll just go ahead and do this. We'll get some money off of him, war reps, and pretty much see how this is gonna go with Milan. Like it's crazy how much this stuff costs. It isn't that crazy. I mean, it's northern Italy. It's always fairly well developed here. Let's see, Milan's flag just went blank on me. There it is. It's over here now. It's only -5. It's not that bad. If we can get him to like us more, we will be okay, I think. Or our imperial authority getting up will also do it as well. I think we're just down to pretty much him, and we're good to go. Now that being said, we could sacrifice. Ooh, Gascony. All right, cool. We could bestow a little bit of imperial authority onto him, and that could make it so he does do it, or at least we're closer, right? We're at 3.2. So I think if we improve, we'll be fine. Oh, we could just take on his debt and he'll love us. Oh, that'd do it. That'd probably do it. Yeah, look at that. There we go. All we had to do is just take money from him, give it back, and we're good to go. So if I click this button, all the members of the Holy Roman Empire who support this, which is everybody, become our direct vassals. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Unfortunately, Bohemia just becomes a normal vassal, but I'm okay with that because we actually get money from him now. Like if we go to our thing here, vassals, 42 ducats. We make 42 ducats from them now. Whew. That's pretty nice. I'm okay with that. We could go ahead and stop looking at Germany now and just start declaring war on anybody we want, and my computer is gonna just have a conniption once it happens, because it's gonna go crazy. It is gonna go crazy. And the nice thing is the way that doing it this way, they all are gonna be at 0 because they're basically in a PU with us, is how they did it. So if you click that button and they become a vassal of yours this way, it kind of works. It works like a PU where they're just doing it, pitting themselves against you, because if they didn't, they would all rebel like immediately. So yeah, this is really nice. That being said, we could go ahead and do the polls and get a PU over them. And then I'm gonna click this. Oh, he's allied to Muscovy. Interesting. Who else is Russia allied to? Georgia and Circassia. Now, okay. So I want to break their alliance because basically what I want to do is attack Russia myself, so I can just white piece him and then attack him and take all his land, and then we'll do the claim on Poland. So for now, we'll just wipe off Georgia off the face of this map, and then is he being guaranteed by Muscovy? Oh, that's even better. Oh, that's even better. Okay, I see what's going on. This is fine. So we'll just straight up attack Muscovy. We'll show superiority. We will co-belligerent these two little guys, and we'll just eat them as well. That way we're linked right here. And then in the middle of our war, I'll just focus on to Poland here, and we'll get Poland. Oh my god, my computer dying, guys, but it's okay. It's okay, everything's fine. As you see here now, we have so many. I didn't even look. How many troops do we have? Oh, we have 474,000. Oh, that's so nice. A royal marriage from Poland. No, Poland, we're gonna do something dirty to you. Sorry. All right, now that that's going, we're in a war with Muscovy, so he's not gonna join, so that's fine. So we'll go ahead and do our PU over these guys. And there we go. We now have that going. And we are going to do this fairly quickly. It's too bad I can't get Lithuania, but we'll just get some claims on them and take them out that way. And it's just, I should have been a little bit more quick on them. I should have been declaring and like taking more land from them when I could, but I focused on the Ottomans instead. Ooh, France wants to become my ally. The Pope allied to Venice, blah 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 blah. Oh, the Pope isn't one. Okay, that makes sense. He probably dropped out of being part of the empire. That happened. That usually happens when the emperor becomes too powerful, and that's okay. The war with Poland is definitely over. I just looked over and it's at 100%. So we'll turn him into a PU. Boom, done. My guys are working their way into Russia right now. So while they're doing that, I'm going to take all my troops over here, and we're going to march over here to France, and we're going to get our cores back for all these guys actually, which is really nice. We can finally do another government reform. We're going to go ahead and get aristocratic court, because diplomatic reputation is always king. Improved relations is always king. I think we have a pretty disgusting amount of what is that? Improved relations, which I think is definitely one of the strongest things in the game, because you can take so much land and then in a couple of years you can do it again. It's crazy. Yeah, as you see, it's 125%. And if we do, yeah, there's 135% right there. And then let's go ahead and drop our Pope stuff in there. I'm trying to get Pope again. Getting the Pope is always nice. Unfortunately, I think Castile has it right now. I think, yeah, Spain got it. This war with Muscovy is over. We're gonna kick him out over here. Make it so Sweden can't get into him, and then we're gonna make this disgusting little chain here go on. And yeah, so we can touch all these Sunni guys and start going this way. So let's go ahead and end this. This is gonna be disgusting. And I'm going to need a troop over here. I'm going to need probably a couple. It's a good thing that my force limit is 377,000 now. So we'll definitely work on that as soon as we make enough money for it. Oh, let me guess. There's a yep. All right, there we go. So now everything's connected. We have all these new borders with Chagate, Bakura, Persia, and we can start heading that way we want to. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and get, I was gonna do it earlier, but I wanted to, I probably could have done it while in the middle of the war with Muscovy, but I want to return Norway's land back. I'm gonna send him his province back, this one. He's gonna get it for free, and the reason why is because I can make him a vassal. So I figured I might as well do it now. Man, my power projection is probably permanently at 100 now, but we'll go ahead and ally him up if he doesn't ask us already, and we don't need to royal marry anybody. That's gonna become obnoxious. But yeah, we're gonna deal with that. We're gonna have like a ton of rebels pop up here because our overextension, it's just so many are just gonna skyrocket. It's gonna be painful. We can unlock our next idea. I'm gonna go ahead and do administrative because I want to be able to core everything quicker, so that way we don't have to have the mess that we keep having when we get 180% overextended. So let's go ahead and change that. I did vassalize Naples here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually start declaring war on Spain. We're gonna get their cores back for Naples here, and then we're also gonna take this 4 or 5 province over here, and then hopefully try to ally him after that. We'll see. That's going to be a pretty big step there, but that being said, we completely outnumber him, so I'm not going to ask for a ton. Hopefully we just need 5 stuff in Iberia. Even if it has to be spotty, we're still going to do it. So we definitely outnumber him, and yeah, let's go ahead and declare this war here. And ooh, look at that chug. Oof, there we go. Okay, now I know we're at war with Spain, but hear me out. Just hear me out. Naples needs more land. He needs his land back. You know, we got all these troops just standing around. We'll figure it out, don't worry. All right, the war with the Pope is over. I almost had this stuff over here, and he came over and killed I believe it was Naples who almost had it. So now I had to build a bigger army to crush him. I'm up to 245 now, and we are slowly getting down into here. This is kind of a nightmare. They have like 100k over here. We're still in the middle of this war with Spain, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and declare war onto France here and get some cores back for our guys as well. We'll just do it for Orleans. I don't think it really matters. And that's going to bring in Ottomans, so we're definitely going to co-belligerate them and probably eat them if we can. And yeah, let's go ahead and let my computer take that calculation into consideration and get going, huh? All right, the war with France is over. I'm just going to return these cores back to them. We'll see how much left is to lose. It's only like, I think we could only get like 4 from them, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. We do get this. We do get this. We can attack Great Britain, get Gascony's cores back, and then France is dead. So let's go ahead and end it here. We'll make it kind of a short timer. We should be able to then just, I'm sure I'll have a claim myself. Yeah, we do. So we're fine. So we'll have that. That's cool. This war with Spain, I think, is finally over. It is. So we're going to take these 3 and these 2 up here for controlling parts of Iberia. We'll get all of Naples stuff back. So let's go ahead and end that. And now everybody just needs to get back to their spots. And yeah, we'll get that done. We're kind of just waiting around to get our trust up with Spain before we do that. And I feel like the Mamluks, they have some cores we want. So yeah, I'm not gonna lift a finger, but my vassals will. I need to get some manpower back because I lost like all of it to that war. Like it was crazy how much I fought a lot. I mean, that the reason why we won is because I was fighting them. The war with the Mamluks is over. I'm just gonna get their core back. I'm just trying to get my admin power back up because I'm going through an admin power, you know, just going that. We finally got core creation cost. So we do got that going for us, which is fantastic. And our truce with Russia just got up. So we're definitely going to do that in a moment. My next war, it's going to be against the Great Horde. I'm actually going to vassalize him so then I can keep using Diplo to keep growing. So we're going to get him as a vassal, and then we're going to turn around and attack Muscovy to get his cores back and take a little bit from him as well. And then we'll start probably going after Great Britain. We'll just start jumping around basically since we have the power for it. Now, if you want a world conquest that's really easy, this is definitely the way to go, because a lot of the time you're not even doing the work. It's basically just all your vassals doing it, as my computer dies every time I do that. By the way, we keep getting the Pope because I do the Curia cost powers minus 50%. And then that way, anytime they come up, they're like super cheap. As you see, they're only 20. So then I use all that investment. I just put the rest of it into investing into the Curia. So we've been getting it pretty consistently. This war with the Great Horde's over. I wish that I could force their religion, but unfortunately you can't. Don't know why. Maybe it's because they're Sunni. Doesn't matter. They are now our vassal. They probably hate the hell out of us because of that. Yeah, that actually by a ton, to be honest with you. Only 16%. Then again, they're so tiny compared to us that it's not too you know, he's just so tiny. Of course he's not going to be very upset with us. By the way, I've never had our legitimacy every month so high. Sure, we lose quite a bit right when I do like accept stuff from people, but for the most part, it you make it back really quickly with this many. I mean, 7. It's just ridiculous. Now that we have the Great Horde, we're gonna go ahead and reconquest the stuff back from Muscovy here, so we can keep saving admin and keep getting through our admin ideas, and then eventually we'll get done with it, and then we could really use that government capacity. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing it. You know, get it going. And then after that, I definitely probably gonna do trade because we need to get more money. And then I'm gonna basically what I should do right now is transfer from here to here, and then have everybody give me their what is it called, their trade power, and I'll probably go through that eventually and do it. But until we get more merchants, it's not too big of a deal for me. So for now, let's just do this war. This war with Muscovy is over. I'm gonna just take this little chunk of some extremities. This will probably be taken by somebody else eventually. I'm not too worried about it. So let's go ahead and end this war. We'll get a little bit of money out of this, return some cores, get some cores, and yeah, doing fantastic. It's time to declare war on Great Britain again. I don't think I'm gonna take land from them, but if we do, we do. We might take the left side, like over here in Somerset and Cornwall area, whatnot. We'll see. But we apparently have, he has 4 pieces of land that's Norwegian too, so we'll probably return those as well. But for now, let's go ahead and get this started. The war with England is over. We're gonna go ahead and end it. We're gonna take a little bit here in the south. We're just gonna take a small little nibble, just a little bite. We're gonna go ahead and declare war on the Ottomans here. We have quite a bit going on. We just finished our admin idea. We got the policy to give us more money for more income. Our vassals are giving us a huge amount, which is amazing. We're gonna go ahead and beat up the Ottomans and hopefully be able to just fully annex them here and not have to worry about them anymore. It's time we got rid of the Ottomans here. We're gonna be again way overextended, but everything will be fine. We'll just, you know, have to pour what we can right now and go from there. While we're waiting around, I am gonna go ahead and attack Bakura here, and my idea is maybe we can get Oriat as a vassal, because it looks like we might be able to if we're at least bordering him. So if I ally him, I won't get such a negative aggressive expansion. So I'm gonna go ahead and just ally him for now, and then we'll go ahead and declare war on this guy here and see if we can make him a vassal or not. This war with Bukhara is over. I'm not taking the rest of this land because it's actually cores to Oriat, and my goal is to, you know, try to vassalize him. So we're just gonna get this war score here, this war goal here. We'll just take this, and we'll see if we are able. We are so close to doing it. All we need to do is get our trust up, and boom, we got it. I think it's time to click this Iberian relations one, which I messed up on. I only need trust of 80, and I got a trust of 90. How I got him to ally with me when his trust was at 0 is I just curried favors. Since I was so big, I got about 0.38 per month, which was perfectly acceptable with me. I was fine with that. And yeah, we should be able to now click this button, and we'll have a Casus Belli restoration on him. And we should get a unite with the Iberian crown. Now, this is going to be weird, but I'm actually not a von Habsburg. I had no heir and he died. So we're actually von Aachen. I'm not going to cry about that. The Habsburg were just crazy inbred people. So we're going to make a different light of crazy inbred people, apparently. But in any case, we can go ahead and unite with Iberian crown, and that's the easiest PU in the game right there. All I had to do was take 5 land from them, and boom, we got it. By the way, these guys got free because I didn't notice this was taken by rebels. That was on me, but I just vassalized them, so we still had the 4 in Iberia, because it's a you control or a vassal, so that was fine with me. But yeah, we got Spain. We got 162,000 troops, and New Spain, Spanish Louisiana, Spanish Brazil. Yeah, it's disgusting. Now we can go after Portugal here, and that will probably be like, what, 2 wars, 3 wars? It'll be 3 wars. We can fully annex them, and then we can get the rest of the New World, basically. Which honestly, most of it is basically Spain. I guess there is England. England did actually take North America here, and that's perfectly fine. They're Anglican, so if we go to war with them right now, we could probably get them in like 2 wars, because we got about 100 months till the next age. The trade did spawn. Unfortunately, my boats, I forgot I upgraded them and they weren't actually patrolling here. So England actually had a majority of the trade, so they spawned it, and probably, yeah, it was right here in Lincolnshire. That's fine. I missed out on 300 admin. I mean 300 mana. I'm not gonna cry over it. It happens, just because I was a silly goose on the loose. So yeah, we're gonna get trade. I decided to get this up to get global trade because, one, it's a great one to level up, so I did it. I had 1,000 in both military and diplo. I fully upgraded this to a coastal trade center, so we're gonna get like all the sailors from here, so we can get some more sailors going and all that good stuff. I have so much money. Oops, let's there we go. Let's go ahead and just buy all these, just, you know, so we can keep growing here. Hold on, we're almost done. We're almost there. Okay, this was like 9,000 ducats. It's fine. And then I'm also building the 3rd improvement in Wen, because when I read this, I was like, wow, that's amazing. Chance to inherit a personal unity and subject plus 10%. That's crazy cool. Of course, that's assuming that you're going to get a lot of PUs, which I think it will help with Spain once they become able to, once we're able to inherit them. I don't know if I'll be able to. We do have the Diplo rep for it, and at plus 10% might help. It could come out to only be like a 2% chance, but hey, 2% chance is 2% chance. I was very surprised we never did Bohemia. When my guy died, I think there was like a 35% chance, and we did it like 3 times, I think. It is what it is. It's okay. He's a vassal now, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, I'm fairly happy where I'm at right now in this game. So I think I'm going to call it here, and I definitely want to continue it because I'm really enjoying this. We now have our foot in the door in Asia over here more. We just got Orient, and if you look, there's all these cores returned to them, and then we'll get into China, northern China here, over to Korea and the Mongols. And then we could march down into the Mamelukes. We have Spain. We don't even have to. We own almost all of Europe. The only thing we don't own in Europe is the Pope, a little bit of France, the tiny bit of Venice, Sweden, and the Great Britain. There is Muscovy, but come on, he's just stuck in a corner now. It's not going to take much to do it. And the way the game's going right now, we'll get absolutism really quickly, I believe. We just need to get that up. I'm already at 63%. I revoked nobility so I can get land from them. That's going great. We can start revoking these as soon as we can. I'll start getting rid of all these because we just don't need it anymore. So we'll do that. I don't even need the, what is it? The strong duchies anymore, which is amazing. Yeah, it's definitely going well for us. It looks like we do need to get an event to happen for nobility to get in the positive, and then we can start taking things away. And that's definitely what we're going to do, because we do want that absolutism, because we'll want to grow as quickly as possible. If we can pick up some more vassals along the way, we definitely will. I don't see any that are worth growing currently, except maybe Ming. If we could get Ming, I mean, look at all those cores. If we could just not own one of their cores, like if we could get over here somehow, I'd be close enough to get one with them, or even be able to just declare war on them and turn them into vassal. I'll do that too. That's fine. We could do that as well. Like maybe we could snake down and get to him, get all his cores back and just go crazy in China. Get that. I think it'd be well worth it. It looks like these are tributaries over here. Interesting. Or we can get it through Diviet. Or they're allied up there. Oh, interesting. Okay. I see how we could do that now. So yeah, that's my plan right now. All I have to say is, wherever you are, I hope that you're having a great morning, a great evening, or a great night. Bye.